everyone. You're gonna have to excuse this face because there's no makeup. It's kind of a no makeup face, but I just wanted to come on here and kind of just let you guys know that all things are possible. I woke up this morning just filled with just God's presence, and I feel like he spoke this word to me and I just couldn't contain myself. I had to like share it with you guys. So like I was literally driving to work this morning, and I seen this lady who, and I'm not saying this to be funny or to be rude or disrespectful, please understand my heart. It was this lady who was on a bicycle, but she was extremely obese, extremely overweight. And she had the full on get up like she was in a marathon. Like she had her helmet on. She had like the little marathon, little shorts and a little shirt, like literally like she was in the Olympics. And she was riding her bike. And she was going so slow, like extremely slow, like struggling bad. And the kicker was that she was actually going uphill. And so I looked over to my right and I see this lady in the bike lane struggling hard, going up the hill, extremely overweight, going slow as jacks. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like she was not giving up. And I'm like, oh my God. And I feel like God spoke to me in that moment, and he was just like, you know what? Literally, the race is not given to the swift or to the strong, but he that endureth to the end. So it's not about you getting there fast. It's about just getting there. And so I realized, like, sometimes we have all this undue pressure or weight, and I'm not talking about physical weight, but sometimes we put all of these implications and all of these things in our lives that God never really intended for us to have. So we're walking around with all of this baggage, and it's preventing us from getting up that hill on that bicycle. But all we really had to do was just let some of the baggage go, let some of the stuff go, because that's not even stuff that he intended for us anyway. That's stuff that we picked up along the way. That's stuff that we decided to pick up. And so those things are prohibiting us from moving forward and getting to that finish line faster. So I was just like encouraged by that. And he was just like, you know what? If this lady can do it, struggling hardcore, what's stopping you? Like, what's stopping you? And I was just like, oh my goodness. So that may not seem profound to y'all, but that spoke to my spirit this morning. And I just wanted to come on here and encourage you guys, like, continue pushing no matter what the odds are against you. I'm looking through my timeline and I'm seeing so many people who are struggling with major issues like sickness and illness, and there's so many deaths and people just passing away back to back. And I'm just like, wow, what is this, God? And it makes you really feel defeated sometimes, because you feel helpless, because this is the cycle of life. Things, happen to people, but at the same time, you can't give up. You have to persevere. You have to keep going, because God is so good, and he's not good, but he's completely good. He's exceedingly good. He's forever good. He can never not be good, and his goodness is not contingent on what we do or what we don't do. It's just that he is. Like, he's just good. So I just pray that you guys will just rest in the fact. I know that there's people who I'm friends with on Facebook who are not necessarily Christian, or, this is not their spiritual framework, but I believe in Jesus and I'm rocking with him. So for those of you who are and who understand this concept, like, be encouraged. God is a good God. He's good. And I want you to just give him thanks for everything that he has done and everything that he hasn't done, because that was probably a form of protection. So before I start preaching, I hope you guys have a great day. Be blessed and encouraged, and I will talk to you guys soon.